Hello everyone, welcome to our new series, Will I Like It? In our inaugural video in the series, we'd like to discuss Itta, the debut game from Glass Revolver, published through Armor Games. Released on April 2nd, 2020, Itta made a splash in the indie gaming world with its tight controls and memorable boss fights. In this video, rather than giving you a full-on review based on our opinions of the game, we'll go over the key aspects of the game in order for you to decide whether or not you think you'll like it. Itta is a top-down, bullet hell, boss rush game. For the uninitiated, we'll go over what that means. Top-down means that the angle from which the player views the game is from above. You look down on the action happening on the ground. Bullet hell, well, the screen will become flooded with projectiles, making a chaotic mess of things. Hence, hell, bullet, hell. Boss rush means that the bulk of the gameplay is boss battles, each with their own unique patterns and attacks. Do not let the bullet hell and boss rush tags deter you from Itta. This is one of the tightest games I've played, and the controls make it a fair fight every time against each boss. In Itta, you play as, you guessed it, Itta, a girl whose family's mysterious death kicks off your quest. You're left with your dad's spirit revolver and a ghostly cat companion who helps you pull up the thread until you unravel the story surrounding your tragedy. Exploration is a key component to this game. While outside of boss arenas, you walk around in relative freedom, finding out more about the world that you've been transported to. I played Itta on a Switch Lite, and it is one of the highest performing games I've come across on the handheld console. Jacob Williams, the sole dev behind the game, went through great effort to make the game run at 60 frames per second, making for an incredibly smooth experience. This is paramount, because it means you can calculate boss patterns and the projectiles more consistently. Itta's pixel art direction is simple, but with a wonderful color palette and clean-cut animations. The game's world is full of nooks and crannies to explore, with NPCs scattered around to interact with. This results in an intriguing world full of mystery. The game's narrative isn't necessarily straightforward, but if you enjoy exploration and piecing together an explanation for an unsolved mystery, Itta operates in this way. So, it's a bullet hell boss rush. Will you get beyond the first boss, or just get frustrated? I am personally very impressed with the dodge ability in this game. While dodging, you have iframes, or invincibility frames, in which you won't get hurt. This means that you could dodge through bullets. In addition to the iframes, the dodge is an absolute lunge. You can cover so much ground with dodges. Traversal through boss fights and the bullets becomes quite manageable. This game is a good introduction to this type of genre. Expect to die plenty of times, but also expect to make noticeable progress between efforts. However, as you progress through the game, the difficulty will spike and you'll find yourself having to restart much more often. There is even an accessibility option in the menu that allows you to turn up a damage multiplier and have invincibility mode, which makes this more accessible to gamers of all abilities. If you already know that you like boss rush or bullet hell games, then Itta is a fun, fresh experience that you'll enjoy. If you're new to the genre, then Itta is an inexpensive starting point to figure out if you enjoy the genre or not. The inevitable comparison here will be with Hyper Light Drifter. But there is enough that's different, especially in Itta's storytelling and exploration, to make it stand out. Itta's a small game though. Unless you're a speedrunner, don't plan on sinking in hundreds of hours. It's a compact experience, so go in with appropriate expectations. Thanks for watching this episode of Will I Like It? Please tune into our podcast, The Pre-Order Bonus, now available on all major podcast platforms. If you enjoyed the video, a thumbs up or subscription is greatly appreciated. Be sure to catch us on Twitter at PreorderCast or Mixer.com/ChipTip18 or Mixer.com/RocksBack in order to get more on game analysis, news, and discussion. See you there!